Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Roselle, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing a couple of wigs that I bought from Ashimary Hair. Now, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I've heard people call it Ashimary or Ashimary Hair, but I'll be calling it Ashimary. In my last video I went a little bit over why I was getting some wigs and when, but basically I shaved my head and I wanted a wig that I could wear to work and other various outings while my hair was growing in. And I had a hell of a time trying to find a wig that fit all my wants and fit in my budget. I was getting this as a Christmas present for myself, so the budget I had was about $300 to $400, which is not a lot when it comes to the type of wig that I wanted, which was a full lace human hair that was about the same length as my hair before I cut it, which was about 24 inches. Now, I am not completely new to the world of wigs, but this was my first time buying a wig that wasn't advertised as a cosplay wig. Before this order, I owned 8 wigs, but again, they were for cosplay, not everyday wear. And I feel like I scoured the internet for wigs that would work, but I could not find a single review or site that fit my wants and wasn't sponsored or sketchy. Now, I found a lot of legit stuff, but it was always way out of my budget, which is to be expected when looking for long human hair wigs, but a girl can dream, right? And again, I watched a lot of good reviews, but the wigs were always sent to be reviewed or were sponsored. And the problem with that is that oftentimes the wigs that are being sent to be reviewed are not of the same quality or even the same wig as what they're selling on their site. So you could watch a review for a wig that you're interested in, it looks good in the video, so you order it and then it comes to you looking nothing like what you saw. So yeah, this video is not sponsored. I was not sent these wigs. I bought them with my own money. And I'm making this video for anyone who was like me and just wants an honest review on a couple of Ashimary wigs. So here is a screenshot of my order. Let me explain. I bought one main wig, which was the full lace wig, Brazilian human hair, straight hair, full scalp lace wigs, natural color, 180% density, which was priced at $374.72. Then, on their website, they were advertising a mystery box, as you could see. An Ashimary mystery box when 24 inches lace wig value over $200 for only $79, which I couldn't help myself from getting that. Even though it was a mystery as to what I'd be getting, I couldn't pick the color or the style. But I was under the assumption that it would be at least 24 inches and a lace front of some kind. And I'm gonna spoil it right now, that is not what I ended up getting. Not exactly. And then the free gifts, they come with every order, and this one I got because I spent more than $359. As you can see, there's some discounts. I bought this again around Christmas time, so I got like a Cyber Monday deal or something like that. Some of the freebies, like it said, I got this wash bag, which I actually really like that I got this bag. I don't know if that was one of the things I got because of the $359 free gifts or if it's like the other ones. I think it's because of the more expensive one. And I also got like this silk or satin robe, which I don't think I'm gonna use, but maybe I can like fashion it for my hair because it's not very comfortable, so I don't know if it is satin. I mean, it's kind of soft. Anyways, came with wig caps, came with the band. It does come with eyelashes, a edge comb. Mine came with some razors for trimming hair or lace. And I don't think this came as a free gift. I think this came with one of the wigs, but they did have some like clips and you know. So anyway, this is the first wig straight out of the box. This is how it arrived. None of them smelled bad. They just all kind of smelled like hair. The website advertises pre-bleached knots and a pre-plucked hairline, and this is what it looked like. Now, I would reckon that these are not pre-bleached knots, and as for the hairline, I don't know for sure since, again, I am not familiar with the standard for these types of wigs. Then for the mystery wig, it was actually mystery wigs, so that was kind of exciting at first, but I think with the labeling on the bags, This wig was actually the $79 mystery box wig, and this one was just a freebie. I'm not totally sure, and neither of them are 24 inches, but maybe together they add up to 24 inches, and that was the thought process. Again, I'm not sure what was going on here, but I also didn't have super high expectations, so it really wasn't like an issue to me, just more of like a minor bummer. But I can definitely see how this could bother someone else. But yeah, there's a good look at those two wigs out of the bags. Same thing with the knots, but I guess in their defense, these ones weren't specifically advertised to have pre-bleached knots. So yeah, I had to bleach the knots myself and do some trimming. They still need to be plucked, both of them, but I'm stalling on that. I'm not going to be explaining my process on how I got these wigs to look this way, because I don't know what I'm doing. If you are curious on how to bleach knots and pluck and just all the ins and outs of installing / making a wig look more realistic, then I linked a couple of videos that I used to learn how down in the description. So I would highly recommend checking those out if you are in need of that kind of video. So anyways, that was the process of getting them and making them look more presentable. But how do I feel about the wigs? Honestly, pretty good. The wig I ordered to wear all the time, which is the one I'm wearing right now, is a full lace wig. It has this part here, which they showed on the page, but I don't think that this is the same wig in the main picture because of this. So there's that, but even though it is visible, it's not like seeing a weft, so it's a step up. Honestly, I feel like no one's really looking that closely. I don't know, but I do kind of wish it was all just the one colored lace. It's actually a little big. I don't know if you can tell from the back here. I made sure to get the right size, but I don't have any hair, so maybe it's good if you have some hair that you need to put away. And the lace is not very soft, but the hair is very soft. I truly think in the hands of a professional, this would be a very good looking wig, especially for the price that I paid. But unfortunately, I am not a professional. But I think over time, as I continue to wear it and I pluck and trim here and there, it will get better, and I'm pretty happy with it. And this wig actually turned out to be the MVP, because the other wig, while it gives me all the freedom to do different styles like I wanted, it has to be glued down. Whereas this one, once I cut the bangs on it, it's pretty much just pop on and go. And since I don't like waking up early for work, or if I do glue this one, I just have to glue this small section right here if I'm taking the bangs out of my face. Whereas the other one, minimum, I have to glue like from my ears all the way. If I'm gonna have it down, I don't have to glue the back, but this lace only goes from here to here. It's pretty small, and it goes all the way back, well, you can see, to there. And since I don't like getting up early before work, this has been the only wig I've worn to work. And yeah, like I said, it has a pretty small lace, so I can only really wear it 3 ways, and it still needs to be cut properly. This one is a little too dense for my liking, as well as the other one, but I feel like this one is more noticeable because of the cut. So sometimes I feel like this one really does look like a wig, even though it looks good in this area up here. It was actually laying pretty flat right now, so it doesn't look too bad, but a lot of times I feel like it'll look like a hat on my head versus a wig. This wig is also not too small or too big, but the shape of the cap doesn't work well with my ears, I guess, because it will really start to hurt like around right here after I've been wearing it for a couple hours. So, do I recommend this shop? Not exactly. I think if you are someone with high expectations, you're going to be pretty disappointed. Or if you have the money to splurge on a wig, I would say you should look somewhere else. I wish I could say where to look, but again, this is my first time buying these kind of wigs versus a cosplay wig, which if you want to know where you can get some serviceable cosplay wigs, then I could definitely let you know. The website has quite a few red flags. Everything is always on sale. They advertise some pretty crazy deals. And I am pretty confident some of the pictures they show are not the same wig they sell, or they dress it up a lot for the picture, and that's just not how you get it. Like, there are some pictures, like this one, I'm positive this is the same wig that I got. But yeah, and then there was the whole mystery box thing where I got like 2 wigs or 1 wig, and it was not 24 inches, but it was only $79. So yeah, also the prices for what they claim to be selling are just too good to be true. So sorry if I'm inclined to believe it not to be true. That all being said, if you don't have a huge budget and you lower your expectations and you're willing to put in the work to make your wig look good, then I feel like I got some pretty solid pieces. Definitely not perfect, but honestly, for the price and what I got, I plan on getting more wigs in the future, and I'll definitely be trying different stores. But now that I know what to expect, I could see myself buying from here again. So anyways, that's my 2 cents on the topic. I hope this helps anyone who's shopping for wigs and has maybe seen Ashimary ads and they just have no idea if it's legit or not. I still can't say for sure, but I can show you my experience with them, and I can say you most likely will receive a wig that looks similarly to the picture. Just not exactly. Make sure to leave a comment if you have any questions. I'm sure there's stuff I forgot to cover, and I'll be sure to answer those. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.